Here with a 6K guarantee, $150 make a stack, freeze out. All right, Matt C opens here with some queens. We've got a 3-bet here by Aaron to 65. Classic matchup, the Duke versus Carolina. Ace King versus Queens. They just always seem to be matched up all the time, and it becomes a big deal. Steve G, what are the red chips worth? $5. $5 red chips, $25 green, $100 blacks, and the $500 pinks. Matsy puts out the 4-bet. He gets the call here by Aaron. Aaron flops top pair, top kicker. Kind of the worst flop ever for 2 black queens. Christopher Keegan says every time I get the ladies, they never end well. Yeah, that is generally put into these situations often, and that's kind of where the skill of the game lies, is where can you size up when it does not matter. I mean, one thing I had learned was always to pretend the ace was a deuce and just try to see how that continue with some of your. I think there's some clear times in the hand where you're 3-bet and 4-bet that you absolutely should be afraid, and there are some times where it's maybe a little less illogical. Four ball here on the end. Matt is, I think he's checked it over here to Aaron. I don't know if I've seen him act. Looks like he's, okay. He does check there. JMC is known every time I play kings or queen, and ace will almost assuredly flop. It's, I don't know. I feel like you gotta be in the right mental aspect. If we start overgeneralizing stuff like that, then we just sort of we have that confirmation bias where we feel like it's more often than it actually is. But yeah, that is. You know, that is a tale as old as time here in No Limit Hold'em, and so Matsy here in the tank as Aaron sizes up here to 600. Looks like there must have been a pot of about 800, so Aaron here also with the ace of hearts blocker, so probably figuring, hey, I'm in way better shape. Can I make this look like a bluff? And he gets looked up here by Matt, who looks him up here with the queens. I guess I would love to know what his process is there. Does he think maybe that Aaron is going to do that with, say, like a pair of jacks or tens? Any random king X hand? I think one of Matt Gronick's favorite episodes, between that and Homer the Heretic. Good old bet by the Big Daddy. Raise up here to 40. I'm sorry, I don't want a white knight for Big Daddy Chaz because I think he played a hand good. That's. So we got a raise up here by the Chaz, a 3-bet here to 120, here to Matt C. Chaz will look him up here as Matt C will try to get some money back here. And ace right there in the windows. Big Daddy Chaz pull up. Chris P says, born and raised in Austin. Cool. I think might be a little behind our stream. Again, if you want to check in, let us know where you are watching from. After we go check here on the flop, Chaz gonna bet out the 100. Matsy stuck here with queens again as we go here to the river with the 6. So after he gets the call, blank on the river's 6 of diamonds. Now Chaz has to decide, does he check to induce the bet? Or does he think he can scrape out one more street of value here from Matt C? Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of aces tonight. We've had a handful of kings. I feel like everybody has had queens, jacks, or tens. I think it's been queens and tens nights here on TCH Live. So bet of 360. Matt going to go in the tank here yet again. Yeah, Hardy said Doc had top set with aces earlier. Here's Duty saying, quote, I've learned that life is one crushing defeat after another until you just wish Flanders was dead. Yeah, that was the one thing, and I recapped some of those old Simpsons episodes. So Homer's a little more vicious about stuff than I think comedy would typically be written in today's age. But it was framed in such a way that vindictive out of kind of ignorance and stupidity. Matt C back here in the tank again with queens as Big Daddy Chaz leads the river here to 360. And gonna go. Oh, wow, he does call. So Matt C gonna be seeing queens in his nightmares tonight. 9-6. Folded around here to the old Big Daddy Chaz here with the Queen 5 offsuit. And here we go. I would tell you what I think about him. I'm afraid you'd be triggered again. Pass. Good for you, buddy. You're the coolest. We've got an open ender here for Matt C. Big Daddy Chaz going to bet his top pair with a weak kicker. Matt C does have some backdoor club draws. Max Masson from the Netherlands. Can I get a shout out? Absolutely, man. You're halfway across the world. You get a shout out anytime you feel like it. All right, heads up here as Max tries for the old check raise. I don't know if the ace really changes much, because what hand would necessarily he be trying to check raise with, say, like a7, a6. I mean, maybe a naked bluff can have some ace-x combos. Al T just subscribed. Looking forward to watching the future as well. Thank you so much for the feed. Hell yes. Give me run streams Monday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Occasional Pot Limit Omaha stream included. So, Robin Smith is Bart still commentate on here every once in a while. These guys crush live poker endeavors, got some business endeavors. Will fill in here on occasion. So Matsy leads the turn. Big Daddy Chaz ain't buying it. This is what kind of hand would have possibly improved here with a check raise on the flop. So he's probably banking more likely that there's a draw that's involved than there is. Okay, Matsy's not made a little bit of a move. Might be on tilt after that call with queens against ace-king. This is Big Daddy Chaz here with the top pair of the ace-jack-7 combo. Alan T. Shada from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. You're the man. Appreciate it. It's Matsy taking his time here. Just figure there's an amount that can get his opponent out of the hand. So I think the natural bluffs that Big Daddy Chaz can configure him to have would be 8-9, 8-5, maybe a queen with a weaker kicker. Okay, but yeah, that was a very unusual hand. There you go. So Andrew's up, Bones is up. There's not been a real significant winner. We've not had that just mondo crazy big pot.